continuously that throughout the country, the major issue that women have been facing is the form of discrimination that they are facing not only in workplace, their educational institution is harassment and sexual harassment of several forms. Now, the point is, what is the social movement which has happened? In 1990s, we all know the Vishakha guidelines. Vishakha judgment came, the Vishakha guidelines came, which guaranteed that in any workplace, there will be institution like the Gender Sensitization Committee Against Sexual Harassment and ICCs, which will look after as an institutional mechanisms to ensure that women are not discriminated, are not harassed in any format inside the workplaces or educational institutions. Can the BJP guarantee that after they have been voted into power, that how many institutions they have ensured that ICCs and Gender Sensitization Committees Against Sexual Harassment like bodies have been established? Not yet. Today, when the wrestlers are fighting in Jantar Mantar, are fighting on the streets of the national capital, they are not only asking that Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, who has been accused of sexual harassment, of molestation, only to put him under jail or put him to arrest, but they are also demanding that across sports federation, there is no institutional mechanism to address sexual harassment, and that is exactly the fight that they are fighting. And we stand in solidarity with the women wrestlers because this is not a fight only of Sakshi Malik or Vinesh Fogart. We have to understand that when several women are coming out within the sports community and saying that the environment that they practice, the environment which should encourage them to bring more medals, the environment, the sports authority, which should encourage more women to look up to them and come to sports, is not equal, is not safe. We all women inside this country should stand beside them, shoulder to shoulder, to tell that this fight is not their fight, but fight of all of us who access workplace today. Now the point is, when we are talking about incidents, we can name several incidents that the BJP has failed, whether it's the Kathua, whether it's Unnao, whether it's in Gujarat, whether it's Bilkis Bano. The point is, at this moment, not only the society, not only a society which is patriarchal is discriminating with women, but there is a government which is systematically bringing in policies which discriminates the women and marginalized gender. Now, why? Why is it happening with the BJP? It's not surprising, because the BJP believes in an ideology which subscribes to a document which is called the Manusmriti and not the constitution of this country. And that is where lies the difference. That they believe in a document called the Manusmriti, which talks about that how women's place is only inside the household, women's place is not inside the society, how women and other animals should be equally treated, and how women should not be equally treated in the society. In the contrary, if we refer to our constitution, it doesn't say so. It guarantees fundamental right to each and every citizen of our country. Now that is why when Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh or several other, Kuldeep Singh Sengar, who was also a BJP party person and also an MP, was accused of sexual harassment, we have seen in all these cases that a political party is celebrating the ones who have been accused and convicted of sexual harassment. We have seen that after the people who have been convicted in Gujarat, in Bilkis Bano's case, they were celebrated after that when they came out of the jail. They were celebrated in several political platforms of the Bharatiya Janata Party, which shows that the BJP in today's time, the state in today's time, wants to tell women inside this society that if you think of speaking up, if you think of fighting against sexual harassment, we as the state will be supporting sexual harassers, and that is where that women inside this society have to they will be standing for these people in power who are continuously wanting to create this narrative that women inside the society are not equal. Now the point is that what has been the role of women in these times when they have been continuously being discriminated? We have seen that women who are farmers during the movement which was happening of the farmers, we have seen women in different times that how they have fought against such ideas where women are discriminated in such matter. We have seen that girl students inside schools or colleges, I remember the example of a 14-year-old girl, Anjali, in Karnataka. In Karnataka, last year, the mutt which was there, the religious foundations which were there, they were denying midday meal, eggs in midday meal. And there was a girl, Anjali, 14 years old. She went ahead, organized the students inside Karnataka school, and said that no institution can stop us from eating what we want to. We need nutrition in our food, and that is our right, and nobody can dictate us what is needed. And that is what is that women have been playing a very, very important role. They do understand that if discrimination happens inside the society, women face a double form of discrimination that is happening inside the society. And we do understand that at the cost, when emancipation is happening, when the political rights are being threatened at this moment inside this country, that of the women are being happening on manifold terms. Now the point is that when we are talking about that how states intervention has been, whether it has been about the political rights, it's been 9 years that the BJP government is going to complete its tenure, and we have been demanding, the left political parties and several other women organizations within the left has been demanding of political representation in the parliament. We should be asking to those women representation within the BJP that what is stopping them to give political representation to the women? What is stopping them that women who are 50% inside the population of our country, who vote, have political rights inside this country, what is stopping the BJP from giving political representation to them, where they can speak about not only their community but across their society and represent the people in a much stronger way through the parliament? What is stopping them? Along with this, if we see, we need to ask that what is stopping the BJP also to not take action against several of their ministers, several of their people who are attached to their political membership, to their party membership, in taking action against them when several other women are coming onto the streets continuously and telling them that what the women have faced is wrong. We have been seeing, on contrary, when the 2014 elections came, when 2019 elections came, and when 2024 general elections are coming, the BJP will come up with several schemes. The Ujjwala Yojana scheme, and then several other schemes like educating the girl child and several other schemes 1 year before, and try to tell women that how caring they are. But actually, if we see inside this society today, how much have our women progressed because of BJP's model of gender justice? BJP's model of gender justice is so that sexual harassers will be celebrated inside the parliament, and our wrestlers will be dragged and threatened and will be told to take back their complaints just because they are speaking. We have seen when PT Usha went to meet the wrestlers, one thing she said, and we need to carefully think about it. She said that the wrestlers who are protesting is bringing shame to our country. We need to question that how are the wrestlers who have faced sexual harassment is bringing shame to our country? How is a person like Brij Bhushan Singh, who is associated with the Bharatiya Janata Party, is not bringing shame to this country? How come? And we also should ask, not only about police arresting the MP, BJP MP, we also want to know what action did Bharatiya Janata Party take on its own member, because we want to know what does the BJP as an organization do that when a member of its own is accused of sexual harassment. Because Brij Bhushan Singh is not only a member of parliament, is not only a public servant, but also a card holder of the BJP. So we want to know that what action did BJP take on its own member when the person has been accused of sexual harassment? Why is acts like POSCO not been implemented in the case of that of an MP? Because he has been supported by the people in the power. So we need to understand that at this moment, that the historical struggles that our women inside this country has always led, inside the society has always led, has been that of an egalitarian society, of an equal society. The women, this is not the history that we demanded for. This is not the kind of history